Send a rich kind of any opposite team be about to club. Send us a message right now. We've done all the production and we'll analyze it for you. Rich, Real Madrid. I think the two of the biggest names in terms of transfer have been Marco Asensio and I bet you that excuse your fellow Eduardo Camavinga. For Marco Asensio, young name say or say that you have been there for a very long time. Ancelotti said that you soon. We know. Say since Madrid for Champions League triumph for not up till now, the best bet for Ancelotti has been Rodrigo Goes and not Marco Asensio. Asensio in the past now quite very integral to Madrid team, no, but and said and he has fallen down the pecking order. And no, and then now you didn't use nearby say. Asensio agent in Jorge Mendes has taken him straight to Barcelona. Alemany when has told them, say, you know what? I want to bring this boy to you. He can play for Barcelona. Look through his resume and yes, he makes me a fan. But there has been a twist to a Marco Asensio story. No, Madrid in here. The twist is that all of a sudden, last week, we were showing a video of Rodrigo Goes female. Now, Ancelotti went straight to Rodrigo Goes and gave him a stern warning and said, me and your coach, and it looks like say all of a sudden, Asensio is beginning to play now. As the transfer goes on, we will see how that story unfolds. Again, on the side of Madrid, I branch your friend Eduardo Camavinga. Which, Oko France, once there is Aurélien Tchouameni, there's Eduardo Camavinga. In fact, in France, they feel say two of the best young talents in the center of the park have been Eduardo Camavinga and Aurélien Tchouameni. All very good progressors with the ball, all very good aggressors without the ball, all very, very good players in the middle of the park. But Camavinga said Nyabimbo. And I think it's understandable, Rich. So,
but Madrid falls on Montono.
That's what they are coming to. Modric, Cruz, now Tchouameni, Valverde. These are four solid midfielders. And they will be fading off in the next 1 or 2, 3 years out of Madrid team. No? But Eduardo Camavinga also feels he is a young player. Once he had understudied them for almost a year, now Casemiro, he should be playing for the team. But Onyebimbo, I think that is where, throughout last week, most of the clubs across Europe, Chelsea, Man United, we all went to Madrid say, and small boy on loan, and even Arsenal went to inquire about Eduardo Camavinga, but the agent Madrid and he the boy himself understood say, and yadi oko bebia and obetsa Madrid come on abonable, I'm a teamer, Real Madrid. So,
but young fans say Bianco no opportunity.
Yeah.
Na on our manager Eduardo Camavinga.
Yeah.
Would you advise him say, look, oh you're young, Real Madrid no. And they be because of Galacticos, players are over 2 or no. Be a bad dance at this point, over a starter. What can't say on Free Madrid. And now on China, the time we do on Biabo.
I think say for Eduardo Camavinga, in the case near superior. Over the story of Martin Odegaard and Arsenal. When Odegaard, even again, Mateo Kovacic was a Madrid team. Modric was at his peak. Cruz was at his peak. Casemiro was a different profile of a player. I was Madrid in Fiifi-Manfred. So there was no way he was going to command the starting bet. Even for Martin Odegaard. Odegaard is a wonderful player, but when he came to Madrid, there were 2 good players at the time. For Eduardo Camavinga, you're very lucky because Baby Ojina Siciano, Modric Enyini, Cruz Enyini. In fact, there are reports in Germany and in Spain say, one shot at the end of this season, Cruz will hang his boots. It is a Cruz record this season there. He should not look for a permanent move out. Maybe alone. Just to keep fit, just to play good football. Maybe your uncle for loan be now this January, go Europe, keep yourself fit, and then come back to the team and come and play. But a total move away from Madrid there, I don't think it's good for him. Madrid are going to build with them. Ono, Valverde, Tchouameni, Sergio and Bar. It's going to be a wonderful build-up for the Madrid team, and that's exactly what Madrid said. And say Eduardo Camavinga, he needs to be patient, Rich. And then small boys, somebody 18, 19, and no more pre-moves, Rich. There's a long way to go. Sometimes Abrabu may say to Wasi. Now care for time
This is a Madrid.
Yeah, but you understand.
And like you said, it's a Luka Modric, Cruz, a time will come.
Yeah, come play again.
Yeah, they can't. Time
they can't play.
And some of the crown on my DNA clear.
Yeah, exactly.
He's not moving.
The ball is not moving anywhere.
I think Bibia are you okay?
Yeah.
Then
So next question, yeah. So Obi by
young Liverpool. Young Liverpool transfer.
I think say Rich from Enrenina and Sema any Nkoma Yedidi na at Liverpool are 2 things. Make a say when Liverpool started their project very well under Klopp, key to the Liverpool project is this man, Mr. Liverpool. I want you to come and watch this man. His name is Michael Edwards. He was the sporting director for Liverpool Fenway Group. He was the one who was in charge of recruitment. On the club, came together to get Sadio Mane, Mohamed Salah, Firmino, and everybody that led Liverpool to winning the EPL and then, of course, the Champions League 2 seasons ago. And Michael Edwards said, you know what? A Juma no baby Liverpool will be into Jat one him. He wants to go and do something else. Edwards the biggest thing that came was that Liverpool said now they are changing their mode of recruitment from an analytical and data point of view, using a better friend Michael Edwards to the ones that the coaches will give ascendancy to. It's Liverpool. That's where they go to go and get. And the 2 biggest names at Liverpool are Omope to beef up their middle. Make it just for me. Sadio Mane has been brilliant for Liverpool. I think a very good purchase at Liverpool in recent times has been that Colombia for me for Dano. Normally by Wababe playing and say from the wing, very, very good player. I'm the Cody Gap, I'm the Nunez Abba, very solid players. But in the middle of the pack, Liverpool have suffered to get replacement for Gini Wijnaldum. Liverpool have suffered to get a very good backup for Fabinho. If they want to send me now, Liverpool for backup for Fabinho. Liverpool probably wait my Gini Wijnaldum Jumano, play box to box, defend onto your own box, and go ahead and score at the opposing box. That has been the biggest issue for Liverpool. This is Matthew's news. And as Matthew's news, Obama Wolves. He was in the Portuguese league last season. In fact, most of the teams now had a chance to sign him, but they didn't sign him. He has been very good for team like friend Wolves, and Liverpool have gone straight to Wolves. This January, they want news. They know for Jude Bellingham, they won't get him now in January. Liverpool got this car. I'm this car to 2 on them. And FSG money, they are looking for other investments to come in. Real Madrid. Rich, see a cool Liverpool story here. That is where I ask my question to your listeners for again. Rich, Nibisao say, Liverpool, you had the chance to advise Jude Bellingham. He can choose between Liverpool and Madrid at his age. Who is even his Uncle?
Madrid.
Uncle Madrid straight. But what about Madrid is the pinnacle of world football at the club level, right? At your age, Uncle Madrid, are you going to play for Madrid for the rest of your life? And now, don't you think Uncle Liverpool kakra? He said the Erling Haaland, Erling Haaland will go and play at Madrid one day. Erling Haaland may move to Barcelona one day. But take a stop at Manchester City. But City kakra, Liverpool kakra, 1 or 2, 3 years. If you want him, then you go straight to Madrid at your peak. Jude Bellingham is not
Sadia, said the old canon. Yeah. Sadia and Gonzalo Borussia Dortmund. No. I told you, I'm mature, you know, too. Answer, looking at boy in the age, very young.
Yeah.
Right? Say Liverpool team net down.
Yeah.
Project and you're appealing.
And
what I say? Attractive players. And don't forget, even Cecilia Crano. As a Liverpool for no cry, and Jay who say, I'm a told to say, Mohamed Salah. I'm in a call. So what I say? So it means that Liverpool for now, Jatum say, project in baby, I quack. It's almost started beam. No major rebuilding. Such a player, but he said Jude Bellingham. You don't go to team or more rebuilding beam.
No, Rich, but sometimes too, you need to start a rebuilding process yourself.
It is a sanity, the almost Borussia Dortmund.
But on England, but on no, Rich.
You are your campaign.
Rich, Jude Bellingham.
Borussia Dortmund. So coach, that's sorry, no one in the first level. The first player over 20 days, Jude Bellingham.
But Liverpool, he will play. And he's an English boy.
And I'm just saying, he's a project. And not attractive enough. An attractive player, which is Jude Bellingham.
No, Rich, how old is Jude Bellingham? Jude Bellingham is playing up to 22.
I understand.
So about Liverpool at age 2021. No, but for 4 years, he'll be 25. I think at 25, you are there to play for Real Madrid.
Now, Oba Liverpool. Madrid no Barcelona no. They won't come.
Oh, they will come.
19 years.
Do this. So Rich, I imagine. Or Liverpool 6 years, he can go and play Madrid at age 25. So for me, I think...
But, they won't come. They know about Liverpool, about Blossom.
About Blossom. He will pick at Liverpool.
But we are talking about football, which be a bit messy. You know, be a bit messy. It is so about Liverpool. No, and Jimmy and Madrid, home, my told you, this is the time. If so, you Jude Bellingham, now you want to move and pass also over so free Borussia Dortmund. This is the time. Real Madrid at this point, said the one Casa okay, say, my foot no, or maybe go, they will fade off.
But Jimmy Carragher said, oh no, I can't say me to me, so my more voice now.
Okay, yente Jimmy Carragher. Also dey yente ono akasa so ono ne tambo no. Ma be no boy ono be tro bi do bi dey. Yente Abrante for Jimmy Carragher.
I almost think if you, and I used to say this to Steven Gerrard, if he was ever going to go, because Real Madrid used to come knocking for him every year, and I used to always say to him, if you were ever going to go, you've almost got to go at your peak, at your prime, because it's very ruthless over there, the actual competition to play the superstars they buy. And if I was Jude Bellingham, if you go to Real Madrid now, where'd you go from Real Madrid? It almost feels like if you were leaving Real Madrid, you are taking a step down in some ways, because it is the biggest club in the world. So for me, I think he should sign for an English club, maybe sign a 5 or 6 year deal. He does 4 years, say.
Rich.
Jimmy Carragher.
What's the Jimmy Carragher? Or say so do Madrid one. What? And you find out before about? Oh, but who the Madrid now sign with Chiba? I say who reduce? So sign for an English club. In this case, Liverpool, 5-6 years. No, and
why not City?
Oh yes, maybe City. Maybe City, and I think that the only reason is a comparison. They say that is the main two fighters on football in the signature. But every City, sign for either City, sign for Man United. Man United have a very good project now on track. Sign for Fiifi-Manfred. Get the job done in 4 years. People the $6 to mommy 4 years. Because another thing that Jeremy Carragher say Uncle Madrid, there's still a possibility that you lose form. There's still a possibility to be pra. And for Madrid, they are unforgiving. Look at the story of Eden Hazard. If you want to proud, no, we don't have time for you. We have the money and the financial luxury to buy in players to augment our players. No, which I think is Jimmy Carragher kind. I don't know what the Liverpool fans think. Maybe I'm not saying, but I think say boy we are Copa Unbelievable kakra, Man City kakra. 4 years tops. No for peak, look at Madrid. 10 minutes. Because on one time on no general Liverpool. Madrid Bassa, but Gerard says, you know what? I want to be one club man.
Well, I'm not done, bro. Fifi, tomorrow is not guaranteed.
I mean,
I don't
care.
You move it to your next.
I don't care.
You move it to your next
line. But Rich, as a young boy, you go in for the best players. Rich, 2 years ago exactly, and a coach, a friend Thomas Tuchel, he appointed as Chelsea manager. Now, we Chelsea Nina say we receive notification from any Chelsea portal saying I no pay me. Now, who the record of Thomas Tuchel, then you worry, you get sad at where the club is now. But again, say that they be an American. Sometimes change is very difficult, and we Chelsea now, I understand you are going through it because the club is in transition, and then there's a lot of change going on from the side of the club. Which Obekaya, it will maybe. There were reports around showing that Chelsea cannot even run again. We stood here and said that Chelsea seek a club for the Kwako Fabas. Akwako more games in the Champions League. Like England for Abano at the Tabuato. So. But it got to a point, all of these things have passed and the club is still progressing. In January, since the number of players they've been able to sign have been so good. I think the Chelsea now biggest problem is how to get this deal off the table and a headache. And randomly, and a petty goal, most of the Portuguese portals and reporters say for Enzo Fernandez, and then he will win 2 million euros from Benfica for say well to be movie Uncle Chelsea. So now he will get that and pocket it into his pocket. But as it stands now, Chelsea still are calling Rui Costa. So we need to be chief. Yes, sir. Bueno, Katisuka Kramae. Oh, 100 million krana. Never scan my money and find any basic fee on them. But yes, idea they will look for options. And I know pay sorry, Rich. I've been sad. I've never been sad since ever. To a ball take over. Look at player Chelsea. I can't want to see a Cotton. This boy Andre Onana, or Everton, he's a Belgium international, and there are reports that he's going to Chelsea Personal Tono in replacement of Enzo Fernandez. Mr. Chelsea here. Andre Onana is not a replacement for Enzo Fernandez. Andre Onana at best a attacking number 8. Enzo Fernandez a deep line playmaker, and I don't think that this is a player Chelsea would want to buy. I am tempted to believe say okay now story Gabi Beya. Onana. Any branch friend Anthony Gordon and coach training for Everton. Most of the Everton players, that's what they are doing. And they are looking for moves out. but Chelsea doesn't want Andrew Onana because I think say Unya Koto Andrew Onana say team they are not doing justice to your system. But Chelsea to a boy be from Brazil and he's playing wonderful football. Andre Santos. He has been brutal for Brazil for under 20 team, you know, and that's exactly what he's doing. Michelle, who are Chelsea now? What now I'm hearing this morning is say Chelsea say if they don't get Enzo Fernandez, they are willing to put faith in this young Andre Santos boy. Chelsea have turned from Grêmio in Brazil, you know, to play in the middle of the park for Chelsea till the summer when they can go full throttle and get a bright Enzo Fernandez. Maybe you've not seen the boy. We are Brazil versus Argentina. And Rich, Brazil and Argentina bar. On all levels, it's a big game. Should go aboard in the share. Picking money from Fifi, drive here through the Argentine players and get this goal done. Also, 2 goals against Argentina in our first game, and Ronaldo in our game on boy. So, in a corner, a free kick, should go in a machine. 18-year-old boy, and only Thiago Silva, a lot of the Brazilian players, he is actually the captain of Brazil for under 20. Let's look at the goal. A boy is of his age, 18 years, and their plans to say Chelsea will integrate him into the middle of the park, and he's going to be a main starter to help the team. No, say the Chelsea can go on. He's not going on loan, and Don Wangasa confirm it. He will come back and play for the first team. Say Onana Amba, Enzo Amba, Moise Caicedo Amba. Then you go on and get him. Which me who need to clubs the ball work CSR, especially for Caicedo.
Because they say transfer market now say,
but 75 million outrageous or rich.
Tana kwe. Umpo. So when this guy they forget about transfers.
Wow.
Because I mean sometimes me I'm to some say some be crazy, sabi. Excuse me for my language.
Too much.
I mean no tiana.
Too much.
One say. So it is say Caicedo 75 million.
Yeah.
Oh.
So this can work with you.
Yeah. Na Caicedo I Brighton.
But some say good.
Oh, he's very good. I need no doubt. I want you. Cancer players and can be 50B, you know.
But and now, so a lot of the reports from Ghana, Twitter, most of the sports.
What time now? Wrapping
up amount. And they say, Oko learner, or the French league, there is a young Ghanaian CM, my friend Salis Abdul Samit. Samit Bebo had a World Cup for Ghana. No? We saw how good he was. In fact, in the League One team of the year, no, he is part of it and he has been very, very good. They are Ghana for winning ABC Chelsea for say, why don't you go to London? Go and get Salis Abdul Samit. Saying you took a gamble on a branch friend of my Calesiano. Put Salis Abdul Samit in the Chelsea team. Mean 220 million for Enzo. Salis can do the job. Where Chelsea, I'm asking you. Are you comfortable with Salis Abdul Samit? So I say Chelsea team with who I learn any at the World Cup. Back if you are yet to answer that question, then that's what it is. Wait quickly on your daily tips for boys. Quickly and games will be hoppers and now your games were good. Except say one game, us beginning on Chinglabak, over 1.5, no us beginning share 1 pay. It wasn't good enough. Valencia Athletic Bilbao over 1.5 games. So stick it with everything that you have. Madrid, any Atletico, the Madrid.